Its energy surrounds us and binds us.
What is up, nerds, and welcome back to Carbonite Convos. If this is your first time joining us, you've just taken your first step into a larger world. We can't thank you enough for coming back for another episode. And tonight is actually kind of a hybrid episode. A big part of our channel is podcasts, and another big part is reactions. So tonight we are combining the two, and we're starting a new series where we go through some deleted scenes from Marvel movies and see how they would have affected the MCU as a whole. We did it for Star Wars back in the day. We went through A New Hope. For everybody on TikTok, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you hopping in the chat. Feel free to, let loose. We want to see your comments. We want to hear your thoughts. But before we get into anything, don't forget to check me out at FunkoStud on Instagram and Twitter. I'm sorry I've been rambling, and I will hand it over to Wallcrawler Pops. Alec, what's up, man?
No, it's nothing out of the usual, man. I think this is gonna be really fun to dive into these deleted scenes. It seems like there's 7 to 10 or so for each movie, and we're gonna go through and pick maybe 3 or 4 from these first 2. I think we're gonna cover Iron Man and Iron Man 2 today, and progressively make our way through the MCU. But before we get into that, guys, as always, do not forget about the big 3. That's like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell button while you're at it to stay alert with everything we're doing here at Carbonite Convos, guys. We greatly appreciate that support. We can't do it without you guys, so thank you so much. I'm ready to dive into this, man. So it looks like we're gonna lead this off with the deleted scene called Convoy Ambush.
So if you remember Iron Man 1, it starts off 2 days later than where the movie starts off, with them in a foreign country doing a weapons test. So we are going to start it off. Alec, you ready to play?
Yeah, man.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I don't want to see this on your MySpace page. Please, no gang signs. No, throw it up. I'm kidding. Yeah, peace. I love peace. I'll be out of a job with peace.
I love how the peace sign becomes like his thing.
Yeah. He just sounds different.
It's also really weird. The production quality is always like subpar.
Oh yeah, 100%. They're not finished.
Right.
A lot more explosions so far.
I don't know, like it's nothing's too different so far.
It's almost just like an extended version. It'll be like, what if we just see like Killmonger pop out?
Right? Sorry, I'm choking.
Yeah, I don't think these some of these shots are a little unnecessary. It's just a little much,
which is makes sense why they're deleted scenes.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the shoot date in the upper corner, March 4th, 2007.
Wow.
They just had to bleep them out right there.
Oh wow, Rhodey was there. Some of the shots are the same though.
Right. Huh. How is he? Oh, that's right. That's right.
यह खित्ता उन लोगों के सफेद हड्डियों से भरा हुआ है जिन्होंने हमारे अज़म और यकीन पर शक किया, जिन्होंने हमारा एहतराम ना किया।
I'm really excited to dive more into the 10 Rings in the Shang-Chi movie coming.
Definitely.
That's going to be super interesting.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this deleted scene so far.
Shoot date.
में इस खातिर जमा हो
March
गए हैं
26,
कि हम अपनी
2007.
सल्तनत को दोबारा बहाल कर सकें। तुमने ना सिर्फ हमारी बल्कि 10 अंगस्त्री की बरादरी की भी तौहीन की है ओबडाया स्टेन। तुम हमें वो कातिल और लुटेरा समझते हो जो नाकारा हथियारों और चंद सिक्कों के बस बिक जाएंगे। इसके बदले में तुम ये चाहते हो कि हम इस मौत के सौदागर
Yeah, this was cut down a lot. You don't hear any of this dialogue.
I mean, it should be cut down. All right.
Yes,
So,
absolutely. Okay.
all right. There's not much to talk about that. It's literally just it's a lot more gunpowder. It's a lot more firepower. When they're holding Tony hostage, they read the entire letter. So I'm really not a fan of that. It didn't impact a thing. So kind of disappointed we chose that one, but that's all right. It's all right.
It's okay. So
sure.
next on the list, we're going to go to Obadiah addresses scientist.
All right. So 3, 2, 1.
You're going to have to redouble our efforts. I appreciate the progress that you've made, but we're going to have to dig deeper. The stakes couldn't be higher.
Sir, we're still having difficulty with the propulsion system. Now, if I can collaborate with the Toroidal Fusion Group.
This is a data mass project. Nothing leaves this room.
I understand that, sir. But I still can't crack the power.
The power. This is not a problem.
Tony Stark built
Solution
this in
is
a
right
cave.
above us. The answer, the source. That's why we're here.
Somebody asked on TikTok, what are y'all watching? Right now, we are checking out Iron Man 1 deleted scenes.
What is at stake here? I want you to think about this. Civilization has been preserved because the right people have had the right idea at the right time. This technology, it comes along once in a generation. And it's a gift that has been put in our hands.
He doesn't seem crazy
Why
right now,
is
which
that?
is the interesting part.
No, he sounds like he wants to do good.
It's because
Right.
we have a vision. A vision for the future of this company, of this nation, of the world order. Because, make no mistake,
Now he's starting
this
to.
tool
yeah.
that you are creating in the wrong hands would end civilization as we know it. Think
There it
about
is.
What's at stake here?
The Ironmonger suit. So that's like kind of foreshadowing, this in the wrong hands. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
devastation.
Is devastation. So that's exactly what he did. So I wasn't a fan of it at the beginning, but towards the end, where he's really foreshadowing that you can't allow this type of power, this type of technology in the wrong hands, his own hands, because devastation, destruction, that's what follows. And we see
Right.
that happen because of him, because of Obadiah. What are your thoughts?
No, absolutely. Like at the beginning of it, he sounded like he was talking to the scientists. Obviously, we know like he goes off on them because they can't figure it out. But
Yeah.
he's talking about it like, hey, we can do a lot of good with this. We can change how the world works with this. And then he starts talking about a world order, and his tone of voice changes, and the aggression behind it comes out. And you find like that's when like if I were in the room, I think that's when people might start figuring out like, yo, this dude's a little shady. Like,
Yeah.
But up until that point, like it seems like he's totally fine.
Yeah. It's almost inspirational.
Right.
Yeah. All
know.
right. So deleted scene number 3, we have the rooftop battle.
Rooftop battle. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
Supposedly in the description, it says that Tony attempts to save Obadiah in some way. So we're going to see what happens.
Sounds good. You ready to pull it?
Yeah.
All right. Pull trigger in 3, 2, 1.
Push it!
Looks like the hole over New York.
A little bit, right? Up into the sky like that.
You see the green screen down there? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. The that would have been the arc reactor chilling down there. No.
Yeah.
So look at if it's interesting paying attention to the shoot dates because like if they go back and forth, almost a year difference. So this is June of 2007 right now, and the shot to Tony is in January of 2008.
That is interesting.
Couldn't help yourself, could you?
Don't mistake it for kindness.
Oh, no. I've never mistaken anything about you since you were a kid. The genie's out of the bottle. We gave a wonderful gift to the world.
Some good acting, though.
Yeah.
I'm stuck. We've done our part. Now it's time for both of us to go. No.
Obviously, that's what we just we don't see any of that. We just see that part in the movie.
Yeah. All right, so I do have something that I'd like to talk about.
Did he try to pull him down with him?
I think so. That's pretty cool, that part right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so towards the end, he said, Obadiah says, now it's time for both of us to go. And you just think, what if they both would have went right there? Iron Man 1, Tony Stark. See ya.
I mean, the whole world changes.
Yeah, whole world. And dude, think of if the MCU would have stopped at Iron Man. Like, what would we be doing with our time right now, you know? I'd probably have a lot more money. I'll tell you that much. I'd have more money. What, you waving at TikTok?
That is a fact. I am. Hey,
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, I'm looking at all my Marvel pops across from me right now, and I'm like, man, what I would have done with the money if I didn't spend it on pops or
Had a bigger Star Wars collection.
Yeah, probably. Maybe another lightsaber instead of a cap shield and Thor hammer. But yeah, man, that was a good one. So are we?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Do you have
and
anything
let's
about
do
that one?
No, I mean, I think you covered everything. It's just interesting dialogue. I want to know what it was like from Tony's perspective. That guy almost helped raise him.
Yeah.
Sorry, just absolute mouth cluster right there.
That
guy kind of helped raise him. So I can only imagine like almost a father figure in front of you, just watching him fall to his death and him like attempting to take you down with him. That's
rough.
Deep. That's
yeah.
rough.
Yep. All right. So we'll move on to Iron Man 2. The first one is just an alternate beginning. So I'm pretty hyped to see this. So this starts with the title credit and everything. So I'm pretty excited. All right. So 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's the entire intro.
Yeah.
The music does make a huge difference.
Yeah. Is that Tony?
I think so.
I'm serious.
Oh,
Give me a little space. I can't.
Get up.
Oh, God.
all right. So he's
I'll take you through this.
he's hungover.
Tell you.
We don't have time for this. We have to go.
Oh, God, you don't want to see that.
Is he hungover or is he
Or
throwing up
nervous.
because he's sick? Or that?
Yeah, you look like you look every day. You look like
Do I
you're
look
hangover.
weird?
Hangover.
Well, but no one knows he's sick yet from the
Give me some Advil.
what's the element called
Motrin. I'm telling you,
I don't know.
seriously wrong.
in his chest piece?
Giving a grown man Motrin.
It's a
I'm not on my cycle,
All right, that was funny.
That was good.
Stop saying we're dropping. We're not doing this mission.
We're not aborting the mission. Any idea the level of coordination it took for the DOD to approve this?
Send him flowers.
Sunflowers.
Over the drop zone. Over the drop zone.
What?
Yes. Yes.
Let's do this, baby. I know I can be selfish sometimes. And I know I don't say it enough. But how's my hair?
You said that before.
I know, but this time I mean it. Is it PC enough? Do I need more product?
Yeah, you're looking good.
You like windblown look?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a smooch for good luck. I might not make it back. This is heavy stuff.
And that's where we see it kick off.
Yeah. All right, that was pretty cool.
That was cool. I like that.
Yeah. I thought that was more comical.
Yes.
I thought that was really funny, especially.
Absolutely.
I'm not on my cycle, Pepper. I like that.
You're giving a grown man Motrin.
All right, next scene is Element Rediscovered Extended. So I'm
This
excited.
sounds
to see that one.
interesting.
This one, yeah. All right, 3, 2, 1, play. That was in one of our pop lists, as was this.
It wasn't. Go check it out. The Funko Pop list we need from Iron Man 2 came out a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
The key to the future is where?
Jarvis, could you kindly vacuform a digital wireframe? I need a manipulatable projection.
Can you imagine if we could actually do this kind of stuff like easily?
1974
be insane.
Stark Expo model scan complete, sir.
How many buildings are there?
Am I to include the Belgian waffle stand?
That was rhetorical. Just show me. Huh. Mark the pavilions red. Yeah, that's good.
That's new.
Let's do some color coding. Color code every causeway, footpath, tram, restroom.
Well, this might clear some things up. I always was confused, like how he got an element from that thing.
Yeah.
Huh? What does that look like to you, Jarvis? Not unlike an atom. In which case the nucleus would be here. Highlight the unisphere. Lose the footpaths. Get rid of them.
What is it you're trying to achieve, sir?
I'm discovering, correction, I'm rediscovering a new element, I believe.
This is interesting.
Just landscaping, the shrubbery, the trees, parking lots, exits, entrances. Structure the protons and the neutrons using the pavilions as a framework.
Crazy.
Wow.
Congratulations, sir.
Well, no, I think that's after he like actually forges it.
Dead for almost 20 years.
Oh, you're right.
Still taking me to school.
Maybe you're
so
right.
cool. You can physically hold it.
Yeah.
Mark 6, front and center.
Oh, this wasn't it.
No. Wow, that looks awesome.
Sir, this implies a theoretical element not currently found on the periodic table.
I think it could be a break.
I will run a simulation to check element viability.
Wow.
Yeah, listen, you have a ball with that. I know it's going to work. I'm going to take a shower. Tap the Oracle grid. I need some stuff out of storage. Give me everything from projects Pegasus, Exodus, and Goliath.
Yo.
Ready for any
Pegasus.
major remodel.
That's huge.
Back in hardware mode.
And Goliath. What they say?
Which one was Goliath? Goliath again?
Not
All
Hank
right.
Pym, but the other guy.
Oh, yes. No, I know what you're talking
His
about.
partner.
So that's super interesting. Pegasus, Exodus, and Goliath. So Goliath.
What
like
was
Alex,
Exodus?
I don't know. I haven't heard of
Because
that one.
Pegasus was Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Goliath.
Goliath
from
is
Ant-Man
Ant-Man. Right.
I'm looking up Project Exodus Marvel. The only thing on it is this deleted scene.
Maybe it was going to be something.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe it could still be something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. That's very interesting. So talk about Goliath for a little bit. I know you were on that.
So I forget the guy's name, but when he's talking to Scott, he's like, back in the day, I was a part of Project Goliath. Me and Hank over here, yada yada. I grew to like 17 feet. He's like, how big? And then he looks at Scott and he's like, how big you get? He's like 47, and the guy's like, that's big. It's big.
So and then
I slept for like 3 days after. Like,
yeah. So we got Project Pegasus, which is where Shield and NASA and I believe some another organization, they were trying to harness the Tesseract's power, which we see in Captain Marvel. So we have that. We have Project Exodus, which we don't know about. So I wonder if that would have been something like you said. And then Project Goliath, which at the time, I'm sure, we would have looked into it like online, like, oh, what's Project Goliath? In the second Marvel Cinematic Universe that ever comes out, we're like, that deals with Ant-Man. Are we going to get Ant-Man in the future? So that's super interesting. You just wonder, how do those fit in with what Tony was doing? You know what I mean?
right.
That's super interesting.
No idea. Because he's
No
not
idea.
he's not even with Shield at this point.
Who?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, he is, because like
Because he knows Coulson and stuff by then.
yeah, and Fury's the one that told him, like, handed him the case to look at this stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So that was I really liked that one. I liked how we saw more of the electronics of it. I love the holograms. I love all that. I love those aspects of Iron Man. So I thought that was really cool.
Absolutely.
And it kind of helped explain better how the element was made, which I really enjoyed. Are you ready to go on to the next one?
Flying Party Girl.
Little less serious. This is I assume this one is going to be a little more comical. So we'll start it in 3, 2, 1.
Hey,
I'm gonna go. I gotta go get some air.
what's wrong?
This is what we call a new low. What happened? Well,
Here you go. You ready?
apparently this is his new move. It's cute.
Ole! Ole!
Oh,
Look, let me go talk to him. Just wait here, okay?
don't look at my skirt. This is pre-Disney.
Yeah.
Hey! Hey! Hi!
Tony, don't make me say it, okay? I don't
Well,
want to
no,
be
no,
that guy.
don't be Evander the Reprimander. Just
I
join in
don't
the
want to
fun.
be, but give me a break, Tony.
No,
This is
come on,
ridiculous.
dude. I'm at home. It's controlled. Just what are you drinking?
Let me get this straight. The military can't have the technology, but you can use it as a party favor with
Rebecca, with 1C.
Thank you. Tony,
With one-
Rebecca
Dude,
with
take
1C.
One night a year, please. Are you kidding me with this? Please, I got Kojak. I'm having a ball here.
Tony,
Give me a break.
put the tech away.
What do you want? You want me to stop? I'll shut the tech down. All right? Fly girl. Shut down your engines. Come down, Papa. Whoo.
thank you.
Ooh, he said.
I like that
Okay.
one. That was
Yeah.
was a little more lighthearted. I wonder how that would have led to the fight between Tony and Rhodey, you know?
Right, because I mean, it's not but like an hour later where they both go at it.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so we get the last one here, Tony's workshop. Now this is an extended cut.
All right, so I am ready to start it in 3, 2, 1.
Periodic table. Right here.
This is pretty finished. Oh, well, it's extended.
Where's our saga last leave us?
485 simulations.
Well, it's a new day. Let's try cerium
So this is gonna be him
and dysprosium.
adding the element to the table.
I don't think so. This is him trying to find the combination of...
Empty shell?
This is him trying to find if a combination works instead of doing a new element altogether.
Look at that suit.
Initiate.
Initiating palladium replacement test. Number 486.
It's different. It used to be one where you like plug it in, and this one you just bang it off the back.
I'm sorry, sir.
The suit's gonna explode.
This is not a suitable replacement for palladium.
Palladium.
Mirror.
Is this a joke? What are you thinking?
What?
What are you thinking?
Hey, I'm thinking I'm busy and you're angry about something. Do you have the sniffles? I don't want to get sick.
Did you just
Keep your
donate
distance.
our entire modern art collection to the
That's
Boy Scouts of
Boy
America.
Scouts of America?
Yes, it is a worthwhile organization. I didn't physically check.
I always like that part where he throws it in there and it
And
scores.
it's not our collection,
Yeah.
it's my collection. No offense.
No, you know what? I think I'm actually entitled to say our collection.
All these suits and
considering the
stuff
amount
weren't
of
there,
money
right?
I invested in
No, they
curating
were.
that collection over 10 years.
Oh my
Yes.
God! With whose money? My money. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
Your money.
Our money.
$680 million.
That's
Did you know
nothing.
that? Did you even know it was
It
worth
doesn't
that?
mean anything to me.
Doesn't
You know what
mean
means something to
anything?
me?
Okay.
There you go.
Oh. Damn it.
What is that?
I hate this thing.
My nanoball?
Nano ball.
Don't want to play with your ball.
It's nothing but the ball.
That's very nice. Do you know that I have about 8,011 things that I need answers on now? Like now, not
my car.
tomorrow. I need an
You don't
answer
like it?
today. I'm like a
What do
broken
you want to talk about?
record.
Is
everything
that
okay to you?
the car he races in?
Yeah, but that was after.
Right.
Like after that. All right, so that's all the ones we were going to go through. We're still doing pretty good on time. What do you want? Like, you know, there wasn't really a lot to that. I don't think we expected, you know,
Anything crazy?
yeah. What do you think? Should we call it right there, or you know, do you want to do one more? Like, do another movie? You want to
Either
do?
way, man.
You know what? Why don't we call it there for this week, guys? We really appreciate you guys joining us for another podcast episode. It kind of went a little quicker than we thought it would. There wasn't too much to talk about for everybody joining in on YouTube or you know, any podcast platform or live here on TikTok. We really appreciate it. Next time we do this, you know, Alec and I think we're going to do a little tweaking just so we can make this more of a full length episode because, like I said, it was a little shorter. So tonight is Thursday night. We really appreciate you joining us. Don't forget in the morning to check out our reaction to lucky episode 13 of The Bad Batch. We found out that it is going to be a 2-part finale. So, you know, we're really excited. And season 2 came out today. Season 2 was announced today. So huge news. I think we'll leave you guys there. But until next time, guys, may the force be with you.
Remember, the Force will be with you. Always.